go stand down there. Go down and stand next to Poppy, your mum. Stand down next to Poppy. Oh, there is Tempe gone. Hello, we're in. We're right. Everyone's there.
Let me. I think the atmosphere are already on. Can. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking to headset with the commentary headset. Can you hear my voice? Okay. Yeah, because many people just stand next to me. Yeah. So everything good? Have you got the starting data? Okay. Yep. Okay. No drama. Okay. Bye. Hello, Mom.
Today, and if I did, she will fly down to Darwin. There's no chance I'm losing that bet. That's what I'm gonna do. Does that have to be running meters? Look, this watch has been running for 5 hours now, so. Nice work, Chess. Nice it is. Oh, yes. I need to hand here, so.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. You are at Norbuilt Oval and you are watching AFL&T's coverage of the 2024-2025 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League final game of the home and away season. My name is Sam Layton and I'm joined by Buxy for this huge clash today between St Mary's and Southern Districts. How are you today, Buxy?
Good. Looking forward to this one. It'll be a cracker of a game. Big crowd out here at Districts.
And in the scheme of things, the ladder on Play HQ with some controversial things happening in the NTFL Men's Premier League comp this week. It will give the ladder a bit of a shake-up depending if St Mary's can get on top. So, big game to see who ends up in the top 5.
Yes, if St Mary's win this, they go to second on the ladder. But with the controversy stuff there, they could be sitting second on the ladder today anyway. So, who knows? Just play to win.
Absolutely, and you always want to leave the home and away season with a win as well, and heading into finals. Both teams will be playing finals with Districts are clear out on top as well. So we get underway here. The big fella White Ryan's in there for Districts. Districts going to get the first clearance through Sexton. And a mark, but hasn't gone far enough from Tui, and he's tackled strongly, and we'll get another ball up.
Nate Pretis is back in for St Mary's, classy midfielder. Him and Jed will go toe-to-toe. It'll be a good matchup.
That is definitely one to watch. Oh, a big front on in the middle of the ruck contest. A bit of heat already in this game. Anderson almost flung off the ball there, but Districts will take this free kick. Looks like Sexton is going to be the beneficiary of that one.
Yeah, Sexton from Blighty in the Bacola League and Yarrawonga, played a fair bit of footy. His dad's Damien Sexton, legend in the Victoria football.
So Sexton goes long to the half-forward flank, looking for the big ruckman, but it comes off and District's going to send this one. It's Motlop in the square. Can he get a boot to it? The boundary line beats them all.
Yeah, Steve Motlop one out in the square then. Big job for the backman playing on him, which is...
Lockie Flagg.
Got the roll on Stevie. Second in the goal kicking.
Does have 20 goals to catch up to Jacko Calder on 54 though, so it'd be a big task today.
Yeah. Big Jacko's up the other end.
Ball comes back in, a good tap and win from Southern Districts, but it will roll through for a behind. First score of the game.
Dylan Lant kicking it in.
The trusty, reliable midfielder kicking it in as Calder comes in with a flying fist over the top of that, but District set up well here. Sexton ends up with it and a quick hands to Anderson. Anderson's done a dinky little kick. It hasn't quite made Motlop. He's had to stop and wait, and Farah's there to help out with Brander, but both of them will see this ball over the line. Almost looks like everyone's a bit edgy. Nobody's settled yet.
Yeah, it's a big game, and going into finals you want to get the mental edge against opposition, because I'm sure these two sides could go deep. Anyone in the top 5 at the moment can win it, so yeah.
So ball's back in. It's Ryan versus Kuzamba. Quick kick out of the pack for St Mary's. That one looks like it's gone out on the full, so Districts will take a free kick. So Jordan Johnston just having a look. Bit of movement, but not too much, and he goes short to Ross.
John Ross played with Dimboola last season.
Ross goes up, he finds the big fella in Ryan, sticks the mitts up.
He's been good this year, Ryan. He's a young ruckman, probably the #1 ruckman in the comp at the moment. So young Kazamba has got a big job today.
So Ryan on a tight angle here. He's going to have to kick from about 35 out. He backs himself though. He's sending it towards goals, and it's going to go straight through. White Ryan, the big fella, with the first goal of this clash.
Good start, and especially having a ruckman push forward and kick a goal hurts the opposition. So definitely Anthony Valadio Chopper will be looking into that.
Absolutely. So Nightcliff rolled Palmerston last night as well, so that really cemented their form in the competition as well, although appealing their decisions that have been charged against them from their fly-in breaches as well. So we'll give the ladder a shake-up if that appeal doesn't go through. So back in the middle, the goal kick is just about to go up. Kazumba tries to get over him, but Ryan with it. A kick from the middle, just a high up and under early fly from Parnell. But a mark and play on, big shepherd off the footy there. Anderson's there, Kazumba's there. Anderson gets it first out to Wyatt Ryan. This is a high up and under kick to the top of the square. Brand is there, but he puts on a beautiful shepherd for the vice captain in Schwartz.
Good start by White, getting his hands on it. He crumbed that and just snapped it to the top of the goal square.
The Schwartz plays on and he makes no mistake of the snap on the left.
Yeah, St Mary's has just got to work it out in the middle there and try and stop St Mary's getting it out too easy. Just look at their starting points. They got a pretty good midfield as well. They got West in there, Land and Predis. Very experienced.
Very experienced, very talented midfield as well. So be wanting to make the most of their rotation in there as well.
Hasn't been in the St Mary's forward yet. 5-minute mark.
So back in the middle, a bit of a breeze heading to the right of screen. Ryan jumps early, but he plucks it out of the air. Flicking it off the deck was Sexton, but first to it is Shannon, the other goal kicker, and he gets a hand out to Anderson. Anderson's looking for Motlop. Motlop just pushed his player under it and he's given away a free kick. Looks like Williamson will take that one. He's got a few leads down the line. Land takes the body early, being held onto, so he'll get himself a free kick. Land versus Anderson, again, a good matchup today. Cut off beautifully there from Brodie Lake. So St Mary's looking quite unsettled. As Lake's called to play on, he's just going to send this right back where it came from. Quick fly from St Mary's and it roved well by Parnell and a kick almost up the guts. Calder waiting under it, but couldn't quite get a hands on it. Bit scrappy under here. Ross grabs that footy and another ball up. And just on screen, the big man, the 400-plus gamer. This is Mark Noonan's last game umpiring in the NTFL Men's Premier League. So a big congratulations and very supportive of him, as all clubs are. So a free kick to Tui. Tui's going to send it out wide. No mark really taken, and Shannon will see that ball over the boundary line.
Jack Sexton's actually running with Dylan Lant a little bit, but then at the stoppages, Jed's going to him. Interesting matchup. All paired off all across the ground, 1 for 1.
So a bit of a shallow throw in. Land roves it well, but a stinker of a kick straight out on the full. Be interested to see how long they keep Kazumba in there. Will Robinson back in again this week since he's headed out off to go. So as Johnston brings that one in, he just states the settling kick back to Sexton. They'll go deep into their back line here, looking for the switch. It's a long way from where we're sitting to where this footy is right now, so see plenty of support around the ground in the back there, so they'll come back inboard across goals. Being very patient here. That one almost dropped short to Anderson. Anderson's got Ross. Ross tries to play on. They're going to slingshot here. Has a bounce. Is at Bowden. Almost got caught. Probably affected the kick, but Shannon's sitting there under it. He's going to send it. He's got a one-on-one. It's Brander versus Crisp. What can Brander do here? He tries to turn him in. And it smacks the woodwork.
Moved the ball really well and quick. Districts then. They switched it back the other side and really opened the game up for him. Found space. So lucky Brander missed that one for St Mary's.
So Saints just tried to play on quick here, but the signal hadn't been called for a behind yet. They were too quick, so they'll have to take this one back and go straight up the guts, and that's a dangerous kick to Ryan. He's probably already highest disposal getter on the ground for now. Be. So Ryan will go in along a pack. Stevie Mollop's being held off. Farah's in there. But St. Mary's through Zach Robinson will take this one out to the far side. The ball's getting it moved on here. Looks like Paredes has got it. Lance now on. Kicks it down to that far side wing. Turned it straight over to Thomas Cleary there. So he'll go back again. Just lost a bit of our footage here, but we'll do our best to keep you updated. So Districts are going to head inside 50. Farah flies, can't get under it. Anderson there, beautiful crumb and pick up. Trying to take them on with Schwartz, but deemed he got held high. So Districts will take a free kick.
Just Will Farah making a contest there.
Or Sexton.
Oh,
free kick's been reversed. So a bit of heat here. Sexton and Harris going at it. They're still going. St. Mary's have won themselves a free kick and a 50-metre penalty.
Yeah, Districts won't be happy with that, the coaching crew.
It's a bit undisciplined, so sending it in. Kieran Parnell took that. Controversial, though, and probably karma for that because Districts have turned it over inside their 50. Probably should have been Chad Harris's free kick. But Districts will work it out. Motlop's got a runner in, Shannon. He'll go down the line here. Early flying in the back. Fair enough on Shorts. Not really much O'Brien could do there. He did try to use his body, but definitely a free kick there for O'Brien.
Districts seem to be running and creating more space from behind the ball, which is catching St. Mary's out. So Dylan Lance pushed back into the forward 50.
So land out to Brennan. Brennan ball just drops short and on the half volley. Harris gets it, but it has turned that one over. Probably didn't quite go its full measure, and St. Mary's didn't think so either. But the umpire deemed it a mark. So comes in board to Cleary. Cleary's got Shannon on the lead. Shannon plays on, he rolls off, goes long. He's looking for Brander, he's got two to beat, but almost a mark to Crisp.
It's a bit hard there, that's what Steve was doing there, getting a piggyback ride, but he's not happy.
Well, I'm not happy at all, and Crisp goes the quick hands around. This ball's going to come out on the wing. Robinson in best spot, tried to use his body, but both went up. Beautiful read off there. It's come out to Sexton. Sexton's got a runner in Clark. Clark has a look at the goals. It's going to slide across the face. He's got a 2-on-1 there. What can the one for St. Mary's do? Get support, and he's got a handball out, and Land will send this one to that far side wing. They've got numbers here if St. Mary's can work it out. Beautiful quick link up of hands there. Take off from West. Takes the person on. He steadies himself, and a beautiful lead from Calder. He's going to have to kick this one 50, I would say.
Really moved the ball well there, Dylan West connecting through the corridor there. Big Calder.
Calder's got a runner in Hodges. Hodges tried to put a few too many bickies in that one. And it'll go through for a behind. So their first score of the game for St. Mary's. We've got 13 minutes left of this quarter. The Districts have it deep in their defensive pocket. Shannon working hard. Dropped that mark. Gets it back to Cleary. Not deemed far enough. So he's going to have to, Mazzini's going to have to play on. He's got Staunton there. Staunton turns and goes. Hospital handball to a teammate. The non-controlling umpire has blown his whistle. Sexton's tried to take the advantage, but I think well umpired.
Experienced Noonan last game overrode him.
Very fair call. There was no advantage in that.
slowed the play up, gives a chance to St Mary's to push back, flood numbers back.
They just had 2 interchanges, so they would have been up the creek without a paddle there. So Districts will go short to Staunton. Staunton goes along. He's looking for Brander. Brander to stick the 1 mid up. Umpire calls play on. First there is Paredes. Districts with numbers. A quick hand out to Motlop. It'll go through for a behind. So beautiful quick hands from McQueen out to Motlop then. Lant plays on. Finds Flag. Flag goes short to West. They're going to run in numbers here, but District set up so well every time that almost is holding the footy. And he dropped it just at the last minute, did Brennan. Districts will take this advantage. Motlop's in the square all by himself. Smart enough to take the full 30.
Unlucky there, the St Mary guy fumbled that. But he wasn't actually tackled when he dropped it, so yeah. But anyway, Districts moved it quick and Steve was smart enough to be out the back. Just Saints got to get their Lant and West. Really got to get their midfielders into the game around the ball. They're all flooding back, but I feel they need to be around the ball across the centre line.
So Motlop in for his first 19 more, and he just needs his defenders to keep Calder to none.
What's he need? 20?
20. Actually 21 to take it himself. 20 to draw it. He's kicked a couple of bags this season. I think he kicked 11 one game, 8 another.
Yeah, he's been good and they work well. Brandon and Will Farrow and Steve, yeah, you need 3 good backmen
to shut them down. But Districts 15 minutes in, 3 goals, 3-21. St Mary's 1 behind. So Districts plays nice zone, and I was saying before they don't have many changes each week. So these boys have been playing 18 rounds almost all together, and it's really very clear how well structured. And I know Murphy got to stitch up in the interview with the NT News and did say that they just stick to their structures all game, every game, as they'll get another clearance here. And Sexton's quick hand ball inboard to McQueen. McQueen lowers the eyes, finds Anderson. Anderson releases Ross. He's had 1 bounce. He looks up. He's going to send it long. It's Motlop versus Flag. Out the back off the deck. Stevie Motlop for 2 in 2 minutes.
Just great use of the body there, Steve, in the goal square, but they run through the corridor there. There was 3 or 4 District guys supporting the ball carrier. Just St Mary's a bit flat at the moment. They've got to try and block their run. And you're right, Sam, with the consistency, Districts have been consistent, and as a coach coming into finals, you want to play your best side and have it more consistent. Very hard up here in Darwin, so players are in and out and have things on down south, a lot of southern footballers, so it's hard to get a consistent side. It's a big key going into finals. Coaches David Barnyard and Shannon Rusk can be really happy with their start.
Absolutely, and consistency as well. It's usually about 40 degrees here, but it's overcast, there's a breeze. It's a beautiful temperature right now as West is in and under that one. But beautiful work from Districts, putting their head over the footy here, and looks like Clark's at the bottom of that one. So we'll get another ball up.
Yeah, St Mary's might have to find another avenue to help out the ruckman. White sort of dominating in there, the taps.
Sexton just bangs it on the boot, and first to it was Zach Robinson, but good tussle here between Farah, and it looks like Harris maybe over there. I think that one was out on the full from Farah, so we'll get a kick in here. So he takes his full measure and just kicks to a huge pack and a flying fist. Grant's under there. He's taken possession of it. He's wrapped up straight away, and Lamp with a boot to ball really quickly there, but Ryan cuts that one off. This boy's just heading straight in there. The big fella's on the deck underneath, and Anderson picks it up. Not a great handball out, but District's away with it here. A quick up and under kick, but cut off beautifully by St Mary's.
Calder's pushed right up the ground to half back. Trying to create a target for an outlet.
they're just pushing this same side, and they've gone there again, and Ryan's standing tall again. So as Jack Land picks that one up and crumbs it beautifully. Getting in front there was Will Sexton, sorry. So he just bangs it on the boot. West is going to fly first, uses his body well, but Districts with the numbers. Anderson swings around on the left. Motlop's got 2 to beat, but Land, the goalkeeper back there. They're going short, trying something new as Will Robinson's pushed up the ground as well, and he goes towards the corridor. They've got opening this ground up nicely now, and it comes into the hands of Tui. Tui hits a target down. Looks like Davies has it. He's just allowing his forwards time to get back in there because they've had to work right up the ground. Districts with numbers, but a whistle's been called. Looks like it's going to go the way of St. Mary's. I think it was a Shepherd from Calder. Or Calder received a Shepherd off the ball.
Important goal. The St. Mary's really need this, Calder. He's just got a good engine, like he was across half back there. Now he's having a shot out of the square. Just shows their fitness level up here in Darwin with the heat. There's a bit of a breeze. Not sure which way it's going, Sam.
It's almost going right, but it's kind of swirling and going across a bit as Calder comes in, and he's going to kick St. Mary's first of this game.
Also Jack Lant has to get his hands on it. He did then. Yeah, they've got enough class, St. Mary's, through their team. They've just got to, switch on and start winning the football. Robertson's gone into the ruck for St. Mary's against White.
Smart move there because Ryan is just dominating and out-bodying very easily as well.
Yeah, he's had a great season this season. But a great midfield to tap to as well. Very class. There's a few ex-AFL players running around.
And St. Mary's also came off the bye last week too, so might be a bit sluggish getting in. They're obviously missing some big names as well in Garner and Musgrove and that as well, so just might take him a quarter to adjust. As Ross kicks it off the deck. It's just going to swing through a few of the Districts fellas' hands. Beautiful pick up there from Davies. He gets it out to the spinning pirouette of Kent. Kent gets it on the boot and a beautiful low kick to advantage. As we play on here. Long had to wait under it as Ross came in. Probably deemed front on contact there, so St. Mary's a bit lucky there as Harris gets a handball. He'll go down the line. Pushed off it was Mazumba, but Clury deemed a fair one. Clury's going to find Sexton in the middle.
Clury, former Port Adelaide player.
So Sexton goes back towards where it came from and pressure from behind from St. Mary's. West ends up with it. He has a look. Finds 2, beats the 1 Districts. Coming in quickly is Musgrove. As the ball spills out, Ross ends up with it. Another whistle's been called.
Mitch Musgrave, St. Mary's junior, played all his footy at St. Mary's.
So in the favour of St. Mary's, Jack Lant takes a mark and he just slows things down. Everyone's been sucked up into that half-forward flank at the moment. There's not much movement out there.
No, St. Mary's have rolled right up. Their back line's right up past the centre of the line. Brander's stayed back on the back of the square.
As Lant comes in, it clears everyone. So Jack Land on cue. You just said he needs to get into this game, and he heard you out there.
Yeah, they got enough firepower, and as we said, he just needs to get his hands on the ball. He's a very clever player. He's been playing a bit in the midfield, but I think with their inclusions today, he won't have to play in the midfield as much, so he'll be able to spend more time forward. Hard to match up on because he's good on the ground and he can kick him from anywhere.
He's strong through a contest as well. And he'll just run straight through packs, so
And as you said, St Mary's are coming off a bye, so it always takes a bit to get going as well. So I think they've obviously switched on.
So we've got Robinson and Ryan in the ruck. This ball goes up. Robinson gets the early fly, but it comes off Ryan. And beautiful work from Paredes there. And he finds the other his fellow midfielder in West. So St Mary's are going to head forward now. Kick wasn't great to Calder, and Districts have cut this one off. They've gone through a few hands. It's going to come out to Clark. Clark's got Ross on this near side. Ross has got a runner in Clark. He finds Anderson. Anderson spent it before he got it. So St Mary's through Lamb will turn this one over. As Clark picks that one back up. It's close to the boundary line here. It's just ping-ponging between players. And wrapped up strongly under there is Brennan. So we'll get another ball up.
Thomas Clark, former Buffaloes players, been a good inclusion for Districts.
So that's the end of the first quarter here. Southern Districts 4 goals, 3-27. St Mary's just clawed their way back in the last 10 minutes or so. 2 goals, 1-13. And we'll be back with you after a short break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real. Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Norbuilt Oval. You are watching AFL&T's coverage of the 2024-2025 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League. As we're just waiting for Southern Districts to head back out. It's a round 18 clash. Bucksy, how have we seen the first quarter?
Yeah, it's been interesting. Two halves of that quarter. Saints got on top the last few 6 or 7 minutes and kicked 2 goals, so they're back in the game. I just listened to Anthony Vladio, Choppett speaking, and he just wants his team to run and create space and don't get caught in one-on-ones because they're bigger than them. So he just really just wants them to use their pace, and he really said that the backmen don't let the ball go behind because they're clever once it hits the ground. He wants to punch forward at all times. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, big ground. I think he's on the right track. So yeah, it'll be an interesting start. Saints really need to start well this quarter.
Definitely, and as we've said before, they do have a very strong midfield as well, and a very talented midfield out there too, so I wouldn't be surprised in Paredes and Land taking this. They've started off with Robinson in the ruck as well, got Kazumba out of there, but Ryan still winning that tap. Sexton gets a quick hand without Giddings nearly threw that one. So Bidmaid nearly threw that one to a teammate, but they managed to get a handball out, so they're going to head forward for the first time this quarter. St. Mary's with the numbers here. No one can pick it up cleanly. So coming out with it, St. Mary's are going to change lanes here, and sitting under it there waiting was Land. He's got a runner. He's going to get a 1-2 back. As he looks up, St. Mary's will go inboard first, and a free kick off the ball. I think it's going to go to Grant. His defender just copped him a bit high as he was heading for a lead. So Cleary giving away that free kick to Grant.
Tom Cleary, I missed that one. Having a shot, but Dylan Lant there just run the whole corridor. Really someone's got to block his run, not let him create that.
So quick hands to Calder as Calder runs in. Didn't quite steady enough, and it never looked like going through as Sexton will take this kick out. He's going to clear the 50 nice and far, and a beautiful lead up from Anderson. So they'll need to watch that fast transition here. Anderson's called to play on. The pressure comes at him, so he's just going to have to go down the line. A good one-on-one tussle on that far side. Bidmaid in and under there. St. Mary's keeping their feet. Can't get rid of it, but a ball up's called.
Just Anderson's been very good working defensively. Both midfielders, Anderson and Dylan Lant.
So Ryan gets rid of Robinson and then tries to get a handball, but tried to throw that one out. And St. Mary's will take a free kick. They look to change lanes. Dangerous kick, but strong from Harris. Harris trying to get rid of it. He had that little scuffle with Sexton in the first. Bit of an antagonist, I would say, but a high up and under kick from Harris to Williamson. Cannot take the mark. Calder's there. He gets rid of one. Gets a handball back to Williamson. Williamson's going to handball it back to him. Putting each other under pressure here, and beautiful defensive work from Southern Districts. How does the umpire see this? They'll call the ball up.
Yeah, St. Mary's, they just don't want to bomb it in, so they're taking their time. They're finding other options. Cross half forward.
Ball goes up. Ryan stands strong underneath it. Looking for a free kick is Harris, but he doesn't get it. And a kick out from Shannon. Just goes down the wing. It's a 3-on-2 here. What can St. Mary's do? Beautiful pick up. Parnell just had to wait for that one and got absolutely crunched. District's wanting a free kick.
Yeah, always a hard one when you got to stand under them ones, them loopy ones.
So Clark and Parnell just having a little moment with each other, and Ryan first to it gets a double tap straight down the throat of Land. He'll get a kick down the line, high fly, but Districts stayed down. Big fist coming. Robinson's going to pick this one up. He's got a runner in the middle, puts it under his arm, doesn't realise he hasn't got that much time. Calder, but Giddings, beautiful fist over the top. But hanging on to Johnston there. So Johnston will settle things for Districts. So he switches it, as expected, to McQueen. Lighting McQueen, is he just like in cars? He takes one bounce. Strong lead from Brander, but good pressure from behind from Crisp. Chris, but I'm not sure how he got rid of that one, and the umpire says he didn't very well, so Districts with the free kick again. They look down the line, bit of a grubber, and it's going to roll straight out. Not a very good use of the footy, and Staunton just letting him know as well.
The Queen's been a consistent player for Districts over the last 3 or 4 years. Also played rep footy for the NT rep as well.
So ball's coming back in here. Shallow throw in. Ryan just takes full possession of it, but umpire will ball that one up again.
Also, Matt Shannon for Districts had a good season as well. Been a bit quiet. I'd like to see him get into it a bit more. Former Bacola League Katunga boy, junior. Played at Southport last season.
So good ball up. Another whistle has been blown. Again, going to Lant. Lance looking to switch it into the middle. Dangerous, but good mark from Davies. Davies, not a great handball, but slightly tunnelled there. I'm not sure how the umpire will see this. Free kick for a tunnel. So I'm not sure whose free kick it is.
Harris, is it? Harris?
Looks like Harris. He goes short. St Mary's will enter inside that 50. Calder's here. What can Calder do? He's got a 2-on-1. He gets it off the hands on the snap on the right. 3 for a behind.
Interesting. Went through every player and the Calder caught that out the back of the contest.
Had 2 in front, 1 behind. Sort of fell in his lap almost. So Districts will run it out here, taking their full 15 is Sexton. He clears it probably almost halfway on this near side wing, and a beautiful front and centre from Harris, but Anderson ends up with it. He just gets it on the boot, and a strong mark in there from Davies. He's taken a few of those at the moment, so getting himself into some good positions, and he'll attempt to get that kick forward, but a diving, lunging mark from McQueen doesn't end up. So St Mary's with some flicking it through the hands here, but good pressure from Districts. Lant with the quick hands, and Anderson read it best. Sexton coming off. Looks like Shannon's got it here. He's going to send it back into the middle. Quick jump, bit awkward from, looks like Schwartz. Schwartz got a 1-on-1 deep, and it looks like Brander's in there versus Crisp. Beautiful work from Crisp. Brander just needed to put his hands over it, but Crisp worked him under it. So St Mary's away with it here. A long kick down the line, and under that one is Musgrove. Doing the work there is Harris with support, but red best is Lake, and he takes off. Kicks short and controlled to Farah. Farah looks up, and there's not much moving for him, so he's going to have to go back to Johnston.
Both teams are defending really well. It's making it hard for forward entries for both sides.
It's almost zone versus zone at the moment. So he goes short to Clark. Clark's going to go short again. Bit too short, though. A lot of work to do here, and he just takes it over the boundary line.
Crisp is actually doing a good job on Brander. Brander's a bit taller and a lot bigger than him. So he's playing off him, but he's reading the ball well when it's coming in, making it hard for Brander at the moment.
Yeah, Brander seems to take a little bit to get into the game, but once he's on and his eyes in, he's absolutely dangerous as Ryan comes out with it and just throws it on the left to the hot spot. Big fly, big fist coming, and a huge handball trying to clear some space, but it's dangerous doing that when you've got opposing midfielders like Anderson, and Anderson just lowers the eyes and finds Brander, ensuring the man on the mark is being put exactly where he marked it from, and he will take a shot on goal here.
Yeah, St Mary's a bit scrappy coming out of the back line, just handballing like that. If there's nothing on, you're better off just trying to kick it long and wide into space.
So Brander will take a nice long run up, a nice calm few steps here as he comes in, gets the trot, sends it goalward through for a behind. So yeah, just kick a goal anyone this quarter. Lant with the kick-out duties as he looks up runs his measure. He's going to have to go for the big fella in Robinson. Gets his mitts up, but only as far as Johnston picks it up, and Johnston got support from McQueen. McQueen's going to send it straight back where it came from, and beautiful work by Flag.
Just shows you the fitness of the midfielders, like Jed's taking kick-outs for Districts, and Lant, the hard running they do through the corridor.
So Saints will try something new and go to that far side. Kick down to Robinson. Robinson releases a teammate. He's had 2 bounces on this far side. He's going to draw one defender. He's going to get it back here. He uses Brennan, has another bounce. Calder's calling for it on his head. He has to move, sitting under it, and a beautiful mark. Giddings jumped a bit early there.
Very good kick. I think that was St. Mary's captain had that run. Oh no, that wasn't Dylan.
I didn't quite pick who it was. I think it was actually Musgroves on that far side. I'll give him the credit for it anyway.
Yeah, that was a great
He can tussle someone when he watches it back and he'll take it.
Parnell, Kieran Parnell. Played with Wang Rovers last year, won the premiership.
Calder comes in and sends that one home for his second.
Just St. Mary's, when they run and carry and back their pace, they sort of open and get that overlap. They sort of open Districts up a bit. But Districts just got to try and block their run now and control the footy a bit more. But a credit to St. Mary's, they're definitely lifted, and the players that they needed lifted as well, their midfielders. Harris has been good, Lant, West.
They definitely have lifted and just tried something new, switching it out to that far side. A lot of the players been on this near side wing, and it worked for them as they had that nice run and carry as well. So
important centre clearance.
District's yet to kick a goal so far. We're almost halfway through this second quarter. Looks like Kazumba's back in the ruck, and Ryan wins that one. Clark's in there, but Kazumba does his own work, slips over as he went to kick. Shannon out the back, gets it to Bidmaid. Bidmaid gets it to Clark. Clark takes him on, shrugs one and gets a handball.
Got through 3 then.
And Bidmaid at the bottom of that pack. So we'll get another ball up here. Kazumba, no chance at that, but Bidmaid picks it up off the tap. Gets a dribbling kick out. Schwartz just losing his feet then. So St. Mary's going to come out with it through Williamson. Gets dragged back in and under.
So Calder's playing up, and St. Mary's have sent someone deep. So Tom Cleary's gone on to Dominic Grant.
Yeah, interesting.
So not a bad thing. Dominic Grant pace might be a bit dangerous for Tommy Cleary.
So Saints with the link up here and kick inside 50. Cleary attacks that one first, just left Grant behind, but Bowden, pressure coming. Giddings ends up with it. He gets a kick, doesn't quite make the distance to Mazzini, but Mazzini's going to try and send this one and taking them on. Looks like I believe it's a St. Mary's free kick. The umpire pointed the other direction, though.
Hodgie, son of Andrew Hodge, ex-Thunder coach, accidentally connected his... Oh, there's a report. There you go. I didn't see that.
There's a few players in and under that pack, so...
It's been pretty intense around the contest, so anything can happen. It's been a good physical game.
Everyone seems tense as well around. No space for anyone, no time.
It's a big game too for St. Mary's. Really want that double chance. They could either have it or they need to win to lock it in. Depends what happens tomorrow at the hearing.
So St. Mary's inboard. Harris picks that one up, snaps around. He's got no one home. Sexton with the time and space. I just said nobody had. He goes straight up the guts and a strong mark. Played on quickly. Farah's out here by himself. Farah looks up and he's got support in Lake. Lake's going to have a look as well. Farah with the shepherd. Late gets support from Motlop.
Steve's pushed up the ground.
Motlop to Brander. Brander just let that one go short, and reading it best was Crisp. Crisp drops this one short. Must be heavy out there, but no rain around. All that perceived pressure as West will come out to Lant. That's Jack Lant. He'll go back inboard here to Harris. Harris releases Hodges. No mark, but District sitting back there waiting for it. Johnston had to take that tackle. Bit of a hospital ball into him. Tries to get a kick away, but deemed holding the footy.
Nate Predes, very good tackling. He was ready for him.
Did everything he could, but didn't dispose of it correctly. And Hodges has slipped into the gap. He plays on inside. It's hit the man on the mark. Ryan spills that one. Almost a high, but Cleary's first in and under there, and Calder's wrapped him up. So we get a ball up about 15 metres straight out in front of St Mary's goal.
White done everything right then. He got in the hot spot, but yeah, fumbled the ball. The Saints will be happy with.
So Ryan taps it. Cleary read it best. Did a little pirouette out of the pack. He's looking for Staunton. Huge contest there. Fair contest as well. And Williamson with the strength through the middle. Looking for Kazumba and Grant, and a beautiful kick.
Dominic Grant, been very consistent for St Mary's this season. Gives them can play back and can play utility.
Yeah, he definitely started in that half back, and he's floated through. He's played the ruck when he needs to as well. And a minute or two through there every game. So he's got to head back. He's going to need to kick this and launch this one from about 50. He's almost directly in front as he comes in here, has the shuffle step. Beautiful kick off the boot. Never looks like missing.
Puts him in with 2 points. 2 points of Districts. Districts still haven't scored a goal this quarter. David Barnyard and Shannon Rusk will be trying to sort out something, get their players up and about.
I'm not sure there would have been a quarter this whole year that Districts haven't kicked a goal as well.
That'd be interesting. I wouldn't think so.
So Grant comes straight to the bench for a well-deserved rest as that ball goes back to the middle. Will Robinson's going to take his post at full forward. Robbo been quite consistent for them.
They've changed rucks. Mazzini, is that number?
Yeah, Mazzini's gone into the ruck.
Usually plays back. Interesting, because
he hasn't got that much height, so Kazumba might have a chance here, but Mazzini with the tap straight to Anderson. Beautiful pickup. Good body from Clark there. And Lant read at this one best, and he's going to come out, just put that ball into a paddock. It's going to bounce past everyone. Jack Lant, strong body. He's going to send this one in forward. Calder in best spot. Giddings can just get there in the nick of time. Calder picks it up. He's tackled as he picks it. Robinson loses his feet. Ball's just in dispute. Strong work from Districts behind. They're going to find their captain here. I think the umpire called that one a mark, so he's going to have to come back behind. It's called to play on. Beautiful pressure from Harris. Gets a hand in there for this turnover. The ball beats them over the boundary line.
Harris has been really good today. He's got into the game through the midfield. Just his pressure around the contest.
He's playing with no fear, giving Ross a little cuddle in the front there.
Yeah, they're good mates.
So beautiful high throw in. Robinson goes early. Picked up, and a quick kick from Mazzini. Hasn't gone the full 15. Clark gets it first. Picked up by Len. A kick out of the pack. Hodges is there. Cleary's there. Bounce well for Hodge. Hodge is going to run in and put St Mary's in front.
They're up and about St Mary's and the crowd too. Districts have really got to stop that momentum. It's 18-minute mark. Steve Motlop's, I think, it's gone down to half back. Maybe a bit of leadership down their direction. Oh, he's going in the middle maybe. Just the leader that he is, just gone down there to try and settle the team down.
Probably just a bit of voice there as well. Like Cleary and Giddings have been such strong defenders together and work quite well, but things are they're just losing their players and aren't working off them.
And the pressure from Harris is what created that. So that contest, because Saints were out. They got that handball away, but the pressure on Harris was really good.
So Ryan's gone back into the ruck. Had his minute or two chop out from Mazzini. Ryan versus Kazumba both got a bit of a tangle of legs there, and a handball from Paredes quickly, but didn't quite come off, and he's going to get a soccer off the deck. First there is Bowden. Quick hands to Clark, to Anderson. Anderson hasn't had one clean, unpressured disposal today, I don't think, so they're all over him. This will come out to Bowden, and Bowden will find Bidmaid. The 50's been paid, so potentially this will give Districts a quick reply.
Bidmaid, number 23. Not sure what the 50 was for, but yeah, as a coach, Chopper will be very frustrated given a 50 in near red time.
Well, a few 50s been paid already this game as well, so umpire's not here to mess around. So Bidmaid still quite a tight angle and a long kick. He's got the skills here as he comes in, puts it on the right, and a quick reply from Southern Districts.
It's really good there, Districts. They've got to win it out of the middle, just get it forward. St Mary's just handballing. I think you'd rather it on the boot, get it in chaos ball in St Mary's forward 50 then, but credit to Districts, they won it and they've rebounded. So what is it? 2 points in it.
Yeah, both teams being a bit more patient as well now that they've settled into this game and lifting those eyes and just taking those short kicks too, so trying to expose each other.
Definitely finals footy. Yeah, it's been a great contest.
Yeah, quite a big crowd here as well. There's people everywhere. I think they will boost as we head back to the middle. So Ryan versus Kazumba. Ryan stands strong. Tap over the back, but West gets it out. He gets it to Parnell, who swings around on the right. Quick hands to Land. Land's going to send this one in. Robinson's there. Mazzini's there. Mazzini stretching, can't take it. Good tussle. Both boys lose their feet. Mazzini nearly almost out on the full, I would have said.
Yes, I think Noonan was in the right angle to see that, but Mazzini pushed it out.
Lucky the boundary line was
good contest. Yeah, they had the numbers there. St Mary's.
Almost looked like it came off the boot of Robinson though. So we had another throw in. Ryan taking front spot, but didn't quite get a hand to it. And strong tackle. And we'll get another ball up here.
St Mary's have got one spare back.
Paredes with the quick hands to Land. Land goes around. Umpire has to work for another behind. So 1 point in it. Everyone heading out long into time on here in Sexton with the kick-out duties. Lake's calling for it short. Sexton will take his full measure in front of us, looking for Ryan. Ryan, beautiful contested mark there. Kazumba worked him under it, but he worked out in the best favour for him. Ryan goes short to someone behind the shed that we can't see.
Very hard to see.
So Districts will head inboard to Johnston. Interesting though, Dan Murphy today. I thought he has been an absolute young gun for Districts, and a flying mark there from Anderson. That patience again here, not wanting to turn it over in red time as he goes deep into their forward pocket. Big fly from McQueen. St Mary's with it here, through the quick hands, comes out to Davies. Davies gets a handball. Saints with a kick under pressure. West having to do some work, but he picks it up, swings around on the right, and the siren will go.
Districts 5-5-35, St Mary's 5-4-34. Been a great game, and it's going to be a great second half. Both sides, yeah, playing good footy.
Definitely, and we'll be back with you for a second half here after a short break.
We're for looking after things, like Debs does with her pool.
Job done.
Almost. The joys of having palms, eh, Debs? Or like Greg does with his pot plants. They'll love the afternoon sun there, Greg.
That's exactly what I thought.
Great minds. And Tom here, who's assessing Ben and Beth's place after the recent storm.
Everything's in order.
Tickety-boo, Tom. TIO. We're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Norbuilt Oval. You are watching AFL&T's coverage of the TIO 2024-2025 Men's Premier League. Round 18 clash between Southern Districts and St Mary's. Currently 5 goals, 5-35. St Mary's 5 goals, 4-34. 1 point in at Buxy. Big second half coming up.
Yeah, I think White's, Jack Sexton and Ross has been good for District. Jed was good the first quarter. Saints nullifying, but he'll come back this quarter. And Harrison, Lant and Musgrove have been good for St Mary's. So yes, clash in the midfield here. Robertson starting in the ruck against Big White.
That is the siren that is right next to our heads as we get away here. And Robinson with the look away tap, but Anderson read it best on the boot. It's just going to sit at the top of the 50 here. Farah's there, Shannon's there, but so is Flag. Or tackled strongly. Not sure how he got rid of that one. Parnell with the run and bounce right in front of us here, but the umpire's going to say the ball went out first, so we'll get a boundary throw in.
Parnell's also been good across half-back, creating some run for him as well.
Yeah, he's had the confidence to do that as well, and he's got the backing of, as we said, Crisp has been great on Brander.
Yes, has done the job so far.
So he's got that backing there, knowing he can take that risk on a rebounding half-back. As that ball comes back in, a bit shallow again, but Ryan gets a hand to it first. And in under there is Grant. We'll get another ball up.
It's like Grant might be playing up the ground now on the wing or half forward.
Beautiful position from Robinson, but Ryan gets it off the back and a swing around on the left. Davies under there. He's taken a few good intercept marks, and I think Noon's...
Chop of the arms, yep.
We'll find that chop of the arms. I was going to say it might have been a mark, but beautiful signal from the final gamer in Mark Noonan. So he goes short to Lant. Lant looks inboard. A beautiful kick to Harris. Harris releases Davies. Davies looks up and he hooks the kick a bit. Didn't get under that one, so Districts will turn it over here. Straight up the guts. Anderson ends up with it. He's got Farah all by himself there. Farah goes back with courage, but a good spoil coming from Crisp. Farah's got 2 to beat. He tries to do that very well, but he cannot. And the boundary line beats them. So
good pressure from Crisp then, coming flying through. And Parnell, St Mary's back line are really connecting at the moment, Sam.
Yeah, they've got each other's backs as well, and Crisp has gone back to Brander, but he did so well just then together. As Ryan versus Robinson trying to do something special and land the little nugget read it best. He's going to send it up the ground. He's looking for West. Got a bit of work to do because first there is Brodie Lake. He turns West inside out, and he's got Mazzini straight up the middle. Mazzini changes lanes to Anderson. He's got some time and space. As he looks up, he hits his pocket again. The Farah brothers are there, but beautiful work from St Mary's. Getting slung off at his Parnell in the background there, so they'll get another free kick. Far more disciplined St Mary's backline compared to District's forwards right now.
Yeah, Will's been quiet too, but he's a player that can just turn it on in a couple of minutes.
Absolutely, as Parnell goes down the line. Calder looking for a free kick, and he's going to get it.
Really like Calder, especially when he pushes up the ground as well. He doesn't just, not like a tradition full forward, stays back. He'll go up and find the footy when it's not coming down.
Yeah, it's almost like he gets bored down there as Ross gets a fist in. Sends that one over the boundary line.
Just the leadership, St Mary's, Harrison and West are just setting it up around the contest. They're talking the whole time to their players around them. Where Saints are a bit tired, flat-footed at the moment.
So boundary throw and Ryan straight down the throat of Bidmaid. Bidmaid turns around. Big fist from Davies. Ball's just in dispute in front of us. And we'll get another boundary throw in. Around the grounds at the moment. Pint got up over Wanderers and Waratah currently up over Darwin Buffaloes, but Districts have turned this one over through Motlop in the middle. Anderson's with a steadying mark and he's going to give it back to Motlop. Motlop's just going to send this one in high. Brander in best spot. Crisp got caught behind. Brander had enough of it, controlled it to ground.
Yeah, Brander done body work early in that contest. Crisp was on the back foot. Just a turnover by St Mary's there, hurt, but then people like Jed and Steve Motlop by foot, very skillful players through the corridor there, created Brander a one-on-one.
He does do the body work at the right time, usually every time very well. He gets rid of his defender 9 times out of 10. So he's going to have a win himself a shot on goal here. He's on about a 45-degree angle, about 30 out. He gets a good purchase on that, but it's going to hold right and go through for a first score of this quarter.
Dylan Lant kicking out again. Kicks out to the far half back line. There's no one there, just Southern Districts players gone out of bounds. Just about 60 metres, 10 metres out from the 50 mark. Be another throw in.
Yeah, and I think some of the Saints boys just then looking, Districts boys, sorry, looking for that free kick, but that rule changed when the person on the mark had to come back 15 and you can just run out the square now, so.
And the clock also keeps ticking when it's out of bounds up in here, Darwin. There's a free kick.
Maybe they have paid it.
Yeah, Will Sexton puts it in deep forward in the pocket, but it goes out of bounds again. So they'll be throwing in deep scoreboard side here at Districts Oval.
Looks like both teams are a bit tame, just a bit timid to take the game on at the moment. Those two zones playing each other and playing off each other. That patience footy.
Robertson wide in the ruck. Robertson wins that one, taps it down. Contested footy. Dylan wins a quick kick out. Half forward flank. Districts have got numbers around the ball. Kick it in, opposite pocket in front of us. Brander overruns it. Still in the contest. District spot, Ross bombs it in. There's a downfield, a late hip and shoulder. Steve Motlop's trying to take it as he would. Got a smile on his face.
Yeah, I think that hit was wasn't anything malicious. It was just high on Ross as he kicked it, so.
A bit late. Steve, 20 minutes on a tight angle in the pocket. And he kicks it, but it looks not too much celebration, but he just walked off. Just then, got to be careful in close games like this. Just that scrappy, that free cost St Mary's. It was going to be a ball up, I think, but it cost, out of bounds, cost them a goal. A bit disappointing. But it's been one of them games, both sides, all game, they've been giving away little frees like that.
Yeah, as we said, a lot of 50s early on as well. As Motlop made no mistake there. He was always going to take that free kick. I don't know if anyone else was around. He's kicked 3 now. Schwartz with 1, Ryan with 1, Bidmaid with 1, and Motlop with 3 for District. So always dangerous. They did send him back to settle things in the last quarter, as you said. And I think it definitely worked just to see out that quarter and reset at half-time.
Robertson and White. Robertson changes his angles and trying to leap over.
He probably just got there as he's going to try and rove his own footy here.
West picks it up on the half-forward line. Handballs to no one. This District's 3-on-1. District's win at Bowden. Kicks it out on the far wing to Will Sexton. He kicks it in deep forward pocket. Not sure. Musgrove's chasing him, I think. St Mary's kick it out. Districts take a mark on the forward 50. It's play on. Called play on. Must have been touched. Mazzini handballs. Districts pump it in to the hot spot. Jed Anderson's there. He's fumbled it. And there'll be another contest ball up.
Anderson just then, he'll be disappointed he dropped that one. He did all the work and he did well not to push him in the back as well and get to that bottom of that drop zone here and force this ball up that's about to take place. Looks like Chris versus Brander. Brander goes body first. It's going to come out here. It's going to spill through. Some quick hands. Parnell ends up with it. Gets it on the boot. Gets it back and touched off the boot from Brander. We'll get another boundary throw in.
Yep, Noonan's called touch. Boundary throw in. Brandon's down.
Looks like
just having a rest by looks. Oh no.
Looks like he's holding his ankle.
Maybe. Corky. Yeah, big
proppy.
loss if, yeah, it's a hard one. District's finish on top. You'd nearly just pull him off and rest him up. They got the week off. Jed's in the ruck. Interesting. West switches the ball. St. Mary's got plenty of space. They're running and carrying. Harris, Districts takes the mark down the line. Plays on. Bombs it in. Steve Motlop's contest. Under pressure kick out to Farrer and West. West takes the mark. Must have been downfield.
Yeah, I think that was a downfield from that contest. Noons is going to put West back on his angle, as is Farrer.
I think Noon wants a rest as well.
Having a laugh with the fellas out there as well. Brander looks to be moving all right off the footy here. Definitely looks sore, but hasn't come off yet.
West is looking around. He's going to go down the line. Numbers from both teams. Calder's down there. Pushes it forward. Quick kick. Zach Robertson, handball, but Districts cuts it off.
Oh.
Sexton kicks it to Clark. Quick kick in. It's on the wing. Jack Lant to his brother Dylan. Run and carry. Handball to Musgrave. Wait on. Is there free somewhere? There's whistles.
Land just got held onto, and technically that's actually 50 metres if you've impacted their ability to get the next play. So if once Lant handballed it off and kicked it, he got grabbed. So it's actually 50 metre, which is why they didn't pay the advantage just then.
Yep.
So Dylan Lant will have a shot on goal here, you would say.
Puts them back in 2 points.
Very, very technical and perfect call from the umpire then, because it prevented Lant from that run in as he comes in and he kicks St. Mary's first of this third quarter. But yeah, very, very technical one that they absolutely just nailed then. That was very right, as Lant didn't have a rite of passage to get through, just being hung onto. So back to a 2-point margin here at Norbuilt Oval.
District's been disappointed. They had it in their forward 50 most of the start of this quarter, that they haven't converted as well as they thought they should have. But as we said, St. Mary's are really connecting across half back there.
Yeah, St. Mary's matching Districts in their connection, I think. They had a fair few changes this week, but yeah, they look like a solid unit, and that's what you want heading into finals. That was Mazamba's little tap over Ryan before here too. You've got to acknowledge that one. He's probably his win of the day as Shannon comes out with it from the middle. He's going to send it straight into District's forward 50 of pack forms. Schwartz can't get there, but Motlop roped it best. He's going to get run down. Zach Robinson with the pressure.
I think there was no talk. He didn't know Zach was behind him. He was a bit casual then, Steve.
Very casual here. So Robinson will send this one straight back down the wing. Oh, Mazamba sticky hands. Ryan not happy with himself. Mazamba undecided as Lance there. He says, give it to me. I'll make the right decision. Sends it up. Can't quite get it. West just taps it out. Oh, strong from Dewsbury. That should almost be 50 if they've just dropped that footy, but Dewsbury putting his head over the footy, and that's a fair free kick. Nothing Districts could do there.
Both teams, the midfield has been very tough at the contest.
So Dewsbury with the kick down the line. Districts all numbers there. Can't take the mark, his Lake. He'll follow up his own work and he'll force a stoppage at least. count that as a kick to Lant then off the deck to the umpire.
Yeah.
Ryan straight down the throat of Bowden. Gets a kick to Lant. Lant just steadies things. Smart play. Could have played on. Anyone maybe a little bit inexperienced might have. But Lance settles thing. He's looking for Calder. Calder took front. He's got some rovers there. Can't get it. A kick off the deck from Sexton. Straight down the throat of Will Farah. Farah gets a handball back to Sexton. Sexton wants to try and turn his defender inside out. Goes back to Lake. Parnell still pushing up here and really forcing them back deep. Kick goes short to Farah. Farah goes to Bidmaid. Saints just giving them a bit of an inch and they're able to take a bit of a mile here as Anderson, a diving mark. He's going to send this one deep. It's a one-on-one between a Motlop and looks like Crisp. Strong contact from the two Saints boys. So District's all on their feet. Ross sells some candy. Good wrap-up from Robinson. Bowden under pressure. He's got 3 coming in.
Yeah, District's had the numbers then, but St. Mary's cleaned Dylan and I'm not sure who cleaned each other up around the contest, but they got numbers back there now. Ball up, White and Muzumbi go at it. No one touches the ball. Lant gets tackled. Caught with the ball. Getting a bit intense out there now. So Districts have the ball. Schwartz, local junior, Districts juniors. Had a great season last season, and yeah, he's building on finals.
He's been a bit in and out of this side.
Yeah, he's been injured with an ankle, I think. So he's been out for a while.
So he's on a tight angle right in front of us here. The wind not in his favour. He's going to have to aim for this left-hand goal or even behind post coming across the ground. As he comes in, he's going to sneak that one. Through from behind. I thought it went through from my angle. So Lant having a look. He's going to try and call everyone across to that far side. Beautiful booming kick. Clears the 50. The pack flies. Giddings first there, but losing his feet was Anderson. Staunton with the look-away handball, but Lant picks it up and gets a kick away. He had some help from Williamson.
Downfield again. So. Yeah,
Ross there, I think, just collected Lant as he's kicked it. So Calder will get this one. Beautiful weighted kick. Grant's been released. He's going to have it bounce. He's going to get run down from Lake. What a tackle.
Great chase by Lakey. Oh. What's happened? Oh, that, yep.
Beautiful tackle from Brodie Lake. He loved it himself. I think that's why he smacked the turf. He was stoked.
So happy, yeah.
He goes short to Clark. Clark rolls around off Robinson. Cuts across to Bowden. Bowden goes wide to Johnston. Johnson looks to come slightly inboard to Shannon. Everyone running back as Shannon's going to find Crisp almost. It's a two-on-one here in favour of Districts. A lot to do from St. Mary's. Tyson Kent, and he does very well, except Sexton read that one best. He gets a handball inboard to Johnston. Johnston going to send it up. Crisp flies early. Farah's going to take this one off. He gets Schwartz. What can Schwartz do? He kicks it out on the full. That's what he can do. The umpire.
I think he played that one, Schwartz.
The umpire's going to deem in the back. One umpire's called in the back, I think. Lots of umpires chatting here. Yes. I can't work out what's going on, but
it lost myself. Yeah, it is a free.
He's on the right side for a right footer. Lant just asking the umpire what that was for. I think fair enough.
Steve was, should have probably centered that. Steve was a one-on-one.
So he comes around, hooks it out on the full, so Saints would play on advantage from this. They're going to take this one fast. Not a great handball but cleaned up his own work as West ends up with it, looking for, but Districts have turned it over through Ross. Ross going to find Farah sitting there. Unlucky St Mary's.
Yeah, just that handball turned it over across half back there. Saints be disappointed in that. They had numbers around the contest then, and Will was on his own, floating forward.
Yeah, they wanted to take that one fast, but they just didn't do it cleanly, and they're paying the price of a lack of skill execution there.
I don't think Will hasn't kicked one today.
No, I think he was sitting third on the goal kicking ladder. Just behind Stevie Motlop by a goal, I think. So Farah will come in. Second one to hit the woodwork today. So still the 3 points in it, and 20 minutes gone into this third quarter. St Mary's go short. So Parnell goes short again to Tui. Tui to Robinson. Robinson gets a hand to the Land. Land's really their playmaker here. He's trying to set everything up from their half back.
Definitely creating it.
Yeah, Land goes to Parnell. Parnell releases Jack Land. Oh, that'll be advantage here. Harris is going to take it, and I think a smart advantage for sure. I think it was almost accidental, so nothing really going on off the play here as the ball's entered St Mary's forward 50. And I think just...
mustn't have been too much in it, because Jack doesn't mind flying the flag when it's when he thinks it's not right.
So a whistle's been called off here. Ryan will take that free kick. Very casual here by Bidmaid. Williamson trying to make him pay, kicks it off the deck. Good body by Mazumba to come in there against Bowden, but Bidmaid's trying to fix his own work. Gets a handball out to Johnston. Johnston's got McQueen. McQueen's got Mazzini. Mazzini's got back to Bidmaid. Bidmaid's going to float this one out in the full. He can't do anything right at the moment.
St Mary's forwards, they're really good putting pressure on the Districts. They're finding it hard to get a clean possession out of their back line at the moment.
So Paredes is going to centre this one, and Anderson goes, mate, I know you're best. I know exactly where you'll kick that one. And he takes it, dishes it off to Bowden. Bowden goes down the line. Sexton's going to have to do a bit of work behind. And the boundary line helps him.
Definitely, it's been a good contest. The plays slowed down a little bit, just boundary throw in centre wing, grandstand side. And there goes the siren, 21 minutes.
Yeah, only the 2 goals kicked between the both sides that quarter. So a really tight, nice third quarter and a short one. I reckon the shortest one I've had all year. Southern Districts with a small 4-point lead, 6 goals, 8:44 against St Mary's, 6 goals at 4:40. Big last quarter in the scheme of things on the ladder. Who gets the second chance? We'll take a short break and we'll be back with you for the last quarter.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the final quarter of AFL&T's coverage of the 2024-2025 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 18 home and away season game between Southern Districts and St Mary's. Districts with the small 4-point lead. The umpires have also informed me they've had a goal umpire substitution already as well, putting their best foot forward in this final quarter. Buxy, I tipped Districts to win at the start of the game, but I'm not sure. I genuinely think it could be a draw.
Yeah, Saints are just one of them sides. They know what this means to them, and come finals, they step it up. Interesting. I just listened to Rusko. He was very calm.
As that ball goes underway and Buxy has a cheeky cough. Districts with the first clearance, but responding well from St Mary's.
Yeah, they were very calm. Districts coach and Croup, Barney and Rusker, and just wanted really to settle and start winning the ball, playing their game.
So St Mary's being given all the time and space they need to kick off this first 30 seconds. They're going to get the first full, or not quite in the 50 yet. Harris has got it. He spent a lot of time on the bench last quarter, Chad Harris, and we've mentioned him a few times that he's been quite impactful this game, as Hodges is looking for someone to come forward. He's going to put it up. Cleary versus Calder. Cleary's got support there, so having to work hard here. St Mary's in and under. Brennan picks it up. He snaps around. Can he kick the first? He cannot, but he drags them back to 3 points.
Just Calder there, 3-on-1. Brought it to ground. Just what you need to do when you're big forward.
So pressure coming from Harris from behind on Sexton. It gives away the 50.
Oh, didn't think there was much in that.
Almost a bit unlucky, but Sexton trying to play this to get the 100, but Harris gets straight out the road as Sexton will send this one straight down. Two Districts go up for it. I reckon Farah had hands on that one first, but Jack Sexton comes out with it, and he's going to find Stevie Motlop. The experience, the composure. He's going to say, you stuffed up down that end, I'm going to make you pay.
Yeah, there's a big crowd here. There's all teams and supporters from all clubs. I just ran into Southern Districts legend Jed Atkins, former Tongala player. Yeah, he's hope Districts are playing well. Steve Motlop, he's on the deep pocket.
On the right side for a...
If anyone can kick it, it'll be him.
So Motlop coming in on the right. Umpire does a bit of work right on the line. Huge mark. Looks like Jack Sexton there.
Just the Sexton boys, very class players, played a lot of VFL. Just quick, and they're very experienced. Just to move the ball quick. Will just ran through the corridor, got it in deep, created the one-on-one. But even Jack then, he was out. He was the shortest guy there and somehow come down with it.
So Sexton kicks the first of the fourth quarter, giving Districts that 9-point lead. The extra 3-point buffer.
A little bit going on in the middle. The midfielders are getting into each other, which is good to see, trying to put each other off their game. Just got to be disciplined though, coming into finals, but also a close game. You don't want to give freeze away at this stage. 9 points in it.
So both having a quick chat there. Looks like Tui Hodges land in the middle for St Mary's against Bidmaid Anderson.
Jack Lance out of the goal square. Calder's pushed up.
It's definitely what they need, I think. A good mark high up forward. The small crummers if it's going to come in anyway. Ryan gets a good tap to that. Anderson doesn't have much time, but gets rid of it to Bidmaid. Bidmaid a look away handball, not to any advantage though. Some quick hands out the back. Good pressure coming from St Mary's, but Districts find some space. The goal kicker just then, and the big marker in Sexton has it on the wing. He's going to send it down. Two Districts go up for it again. Farah and Schwartz. Oh, it's a bit of a punch there. So Farah, I think the mark was paid. That'll be interesting. A few fists flew in that one and connected.
Being a class player, class forward for districts, it's a pretty good combination having him and Brander, and also Steve Motlop in there.
So Farad pretends he's going to go for goal, but goes short to Ross. I don't think he was ever actually going to go for goal then. He was probably about 70 out on an angle.
Jack Ross played with Dimbula last season. I think Jack Lant was coach. Dimbula.
So Ross comes in, he launches it. That wind, I think, is playing havoc down there. Lant with it right on the goal line, and the umpire calls a behind. So Lant, the playmaker for St Mary's. He's going to send it along. Anderson with a leap. What have they paid here? A shepherd, I almost think, because Anderson picks it up and he plays on quickly. He sends it in deep again. 2 districts fly for it. It looks like Schwartz and Farah can't decide who's going to go for it every time. They've done that 3 times in this first 5 minutes. Both gone up.
Steve's put his hand up to ruck.
So Motlop versus Flag in the ruck. Saints come away with it. Some quick hands here. I think the boundary line may have just got them there on the corner. It's a smaller oval.
Districts have a bit of a crowd over there. They've got a little bar over that side. I think that's the first time they've done that on the hill.
So Ryan and Robinson in the ruck. Ryan just sending it down the throat on the half volley. But Shannon can't get away from the St Mary's defence. It goes up. Beautiful tackle from O'Brien. Doesn't let districts with the clean possession and clearance through Sexton. We'll get another ball up. So Wyatt Ryan takes it out of the ruck, gets a boot to it. Just a dribbler of a kick. Land kicks it across. Districts are calling for maybe the free, but definitely under pressure. And another behind for Southern Districts. Parnell with the kick-out duties, I think, for the first time this game. They go short. It goes a bit too short. It's touched on the way. Good pressure from Bidmaid. Looks like Davies is at the bottom of that one. Ryan again gets it straight down to Anderson. Anderson with a spill out. That's looking shot on goal. How does the umpire see this? It goes straight through. Lachlan Flag undecided. I think Schwartz kicked that one. Flag just having a look at that post, saying if it was just a bit bent.
Yes, I don't understand. I've never seen an umpire change his mind. But we tend to still argue it. Back on track though, still in reach St Mary's. I do like the fact that Calder's pushed up for an outlet kicked. They've really got to use that.
I think, as you said, Calder's really good at pushing up and getting himself in the game. So 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes gone here. I'm sure he hasn't had much of the footy. He's going to push up and get right into the thick of things if this clearance goes the way of districts.
And St Mary's are missing Gardner, who's been playing centre half forward, which would be a big help. Another tool, marking tool as well. But they're definitely still in the game, the 8-minute mark.
So Robinson and Ryan in the ruck. Beautiful battle there. Ryan with the double tap. Robinson read it off him though, trying to get it in there. Lamp picks it up. A quick kick around the corner, flies over the head of Johnston. Dewsbury's got some work to do here. Johnston turns the afterburners on and he goes long down the wing. Puts it out in front of Farah. Beautiful trap and hands from Farah. Going to find the big man and a beautiful spoil from behind. We're going to give that to Chris, but looks like sends it forward. It's one-on-one. Bowden doing well. Keeps his feet. Tackles well on Brennan. Bowden gets a handball and support to Ryan. Ryan and a short kick to Staunton. Staunton's going to come slightly inboard here to a pack. Big fly. McQueen tries to keep his feet. Does well, but gets it out to the St Mary's opposition. And West puts it up and under. And Clark, beautiful mark. Paredes with a hip and shoulder. Almost lucky that They're going to play that first one. It might have been a similar one, but he releases Anderson. Anderson goes around. Oh, strong contest. The Saints boys taking each other out. As it comes in, board, a great spoil from O'Brien on Shannon, but a kick around the corner. Sexton's by himself. He's got support from Clark. What can they do? He lines up, and it's going to come off the side of the boot. And
had time then, Clark really had to settle and kick that, but that's the pressure of the game at the moment.
All that perceived pressure as well.
Saints are generally good at working out a half-back.
And they do so just now. As it goes down, but Districts are going to overturn it. And we'll get another stoppage here. So Ryan looking for that contact from Robinson, but it's just staying off him, and West read it off the tap of Ryan. Strong contest. Ooh, just went to 15.
That's a 15. More like 3.
Anderson will take it though, and he finds Staunton. Staunton pushes back quickly. I'm not sure if he backs himself here. He's done the old grass trick, and it's going straight to the left of him.
Been playing on the wings, Staunton, this season. Tough midfielder by his trade, but it's been a good asset having him on the wing with his experience. Ex-captain. Mark from St Mary's.
Beautiful mark from Crisp there. Again, same teams going up for these balls every time. They're both hungry, but Tui's got it on this far side flank. He'll find West. West just getting himself in the best spots.
Former West Coast Eagles player.
So Calder with the attempted mark, but came off Giddings' fist. Hodges is under there. Cleary just cherry picking that one. Goes around, and a strong mark from Anderson. Anderson will take his full time here. He'll go back to Cleary. Cleary goes short. They've got too much space here, do Districts. Ross goes in. He's going to go to the hot spot, and he's picked out McQueen. McQueen's going to have a shot here. Why wouldn't you in the scheme of things? He'd kick it from about 45, 50.
Could have the breeze on him. I think it has switched a bit.
We're a bit protected here, and we've got a fan on, so I keep getting confused which way the breeze is going, but I think it's going across the oval to that marquee over there as McQueen tries to take him on. That's holding the footy. Beautiful work by Lan. I would never take him on. Wouldn't recommend anyone else either after that.
Bit silly, Jake McLean then, trying to keep the ball.
Frustration from McQueen. Lan's going to hoon up the middle. He's being chased here.
50. Oh, no.
He's going to send it in. Not to Calder's advantage. Calder gives up, though, and lets Giddings take that one.
Going to be better than that, Lant. Districts kick it out. Tom Cleary, deep pocket. Centres it. Matt Shannon fumbles. Cleans it up. Back to Tom Cleary, deep in the pocket, scoreboard side. Mazzini on the 50. Tom Cleary working again.
He must have gotten his bike before, because he was half forward for him.
Districts at half back. Not sure who it is. He's looking. Big White's down the line, up on the wing. No, goes back to Tom Cleary. Play on, not 15. They're going wide. They're trying to hold possession. Bowden on the boundary line.
I don't mind the confidence from them. Why not? Try to play a few mind games in these last 10 minutes or so.
Puts it down the line. Not sure. Might be a Sexton.
Looks like McQueen there. McQueen rolls around. He just sends it long to no advantage of anyone except St Mary's. So sticking to that far side wing. Early fly, looked like from West. I think he's going to give away a free kick. Or he might be the beneficiary of a free kick. He goes short to Parnell. Cleary would have racked up a good 10 disposals just before from those.
Just running, creating.
Kicks back and forth.
Saints are being patient with it.
I think that's Tui on that far side. He's going to send it in straight to the throat of Bowden. Like to see them come out this side.
Yeah, District switch it up, but St Mary's had the opportunity, just their forward entries, not hitting that target.
Bowden goes down the line. A good strength and work from Robinson. Robinson's got the runner in Tui. Tui's going to send this one long. There's a whistle off the ball.
Oh, not sure. Noonan's
downfield free kick.
Working hard, Noonan, on his last game.
He's run in from 80 metres, I think, to pay this downfield free kick from what he saw. Must have been a bit of an argy-bargy off the ball, I think.
Calder's got it. The league goal kicker at the moment.
So he's going to have to kick this one from a tight angle. Definitely distance is doable, but for a right footer, it's going to be hard. He puts a lot into it, and it's going to come back.
Put it in.
Oh, right on the line. It stays in. Districts with the rugby attempt to get it over the line, and they do so very well.
From here, but we're not in the right angle.
It was very online, but I think it was definitely stayed in as that ball hits up Sexton straight up the guts. Sexton rolls off Grant. He's got two St Mary's defenders there. Just slips through the hands of Crisp. Tui just hanging on to Shannon off there, but Clark ends up with it. He has a bounce. He's going to go down the line, but beautiful work there by St Mary's. They're going to go across. Dangerous with a one-on-one on Anderson. Just hanging on. Unlucky Dylan Land.
Anderson just smart with his body there. Got the free.
Very smart.
Very hard one-on-one. You'd be very nervous.
Nervousness forces all of those mistakes every time.
Yeah, St Mary's had their opportunity. A couple of forward entries there, but just couldn't convert. Really need a couple of goals in the next few minutes.
Anderson wheels round on the left. He goes deep, big pack flies. McQueen's got it. What can McQueen do? He can turn him inside out. He's got support in Schwartz. Schwartz off the deck.
Yep, it's a goal. Bit flat-footed, I think. St Mary boys thought it might have been out of bounds. As they say in junior footy, you play to the whistle.
McQueen's electric down there as well. You can't write him out of any contest. And Schwartz just so smart in that goal square. There was two of them actually, I think. Two Districts boys in that goal square ready, so...
Yeah, and they're pretty pacey, and it's such a good asset to have McQueen. He doesn't have to be the main midfielder because he's got so many Districts that he can sit forward as well, in saying that he's gone into the midfield now.
He's been rolling through the mids as well all season too. He just gives a bit of a spark around. He's also really clean and composed.
Makes it hard now for St Mary's, but it is doable. Last week, Points come 5 goals in 4 minutes from behind. White gets it out, bombs it long, grandstand side, half forward. And there's a free to St Mary's.
Not sure what was in that,
Zach
but Robinson will
kicks
take.
down the line. Mosby, but he waited for it. Once again, always attack. It's a contest at the moment. They're all piled on it. Districts are just trying to stoppage. There's a push and shove going on. White's back in the ruck with Mazat. Taps it down. Robertson just bombs it. Good contest. Down there. Yeah. Ooh, in the back. Unlucky. Hodges, I think he's cramping the big fella.
I think Clark just lost his feet then as well. He's already on the deck, and then Hodges just stacked it over him.
Hodges disappointed. He should have took that mark. Had time. Clark's just slowing it down. Former Buffalo player. Bombs it down the line. Will Farah flies and White.
3 of them flew.
Brothers there. Still another free.
It's getting a bit scrappy now from both sides. It almost put this just out of reach from St Mary's now. 3 goals in the last quarter from Southern Districts.
Sexton, Jacks kicks it deep forward pocket to Will Farah. Contest punched down by St Mary's, boundary side. No, still in play. I'll be happy with that. Districts, as I said, the clock keeps on ticking when it's out of bounds.
I'd almost call that deliberate from White Ryan. He just stuck to his knees like a sack of potatoes and then went straight for the boundary line.
Got away with it. Boundary throw in, White and Mozzie. Not sure. Quick kick out by Jack Lant. And it's over the boundary line in front of the grandstand and be another throw in.
So Chopper's just in front of us here. He always looks like a cool, calm, collected cucumber down there, but I think you'll be thinking, what's next?
Yeah, you can look cool as a coach, but your mind's, as you know, Sam, is just a million things is going through it.
You would know best, Bucksy, in a couple of premierships too.
Yes.
So quick hands out the back. Schwartz ends it up with it. Lant Red at best. Just got tripped.
Yeah.
Schwartz isn't sure what for, but definitely looked deliberate. Those feet lifted.
Quick St Mary's now. I doubt there'd be too much overtime in it, Sam.
I think we get to 23, 24 minutes, I reckon, of this quarter with the 3 goals scored as Mazumba takes that one. He's got Calder putting his hand up. Calder's got space in front of him. Too slow, but Parnell's going to give it a crack, and it just sitting in the hole was Clark.
Just their forward entries let him down, St Mary's, today.
As Giddings comes out with it. District's going to open up this fat side of the ground. Ross has worked hard. Been a very big team game from Districts today as well. As Motlop rolls around, he's going to send it long. Who's he got down there? Beautiful mark from Bidmaid. Bidmaid's probably at his best game I've seen him play and commentate from today, I thought. So Bidmaid will line up for goal here.
Just a big out to all the volunteers from every club. St Mary's and Districts have great volunteers, but every club has them, and it's been a big season to the ones that are finishing up. But yeah, as people always say, volunteers are gods of your club. Treat them like gods.
So Bidmaid has converted that one. So I would say this game is 100% out of reach of St Mary's now, but they were strong to claw back a 4-goal to 1 or 2 pretty much first quarter as well.
Definitely in the mix, St Mary's, They put up a fight. They got a couple of players to come in, so plenty to work on, and same as Districts can be better, I think, and they're both going to be good teams going into finals. At this stage, I think St Mary's are second on the ladder due to the controversy going on, but there's an appeal tomorrow, and if that gets changed Nightcliffe's way, they'll go to 4th on the ladder. So there's still plenty to wait for the ladder, the Premier League coaches. And Sexton gets it out. Onto his left to Will Farrow, makes the contest. And then Jack Sexton gets the backhand balls. Been good today, Jack Sexton. And Will Farrow's taken the mark. Players fall down all around him.
Anderson's on the deck at the back there.
Oh yeah, it is Anderson.
In terms of the ladder, District's 56 points, very clear on top as the best team in the comp for this Men's Premier League. Nightcliff will drop down to 40 points, so they'll be equal with St Mary's between 5th and 6th almost, or 4th and 5th, but St Mary's will jump them in percentage unless this appeal is turned over. So coming in, Farah launches that one. Big fly in the square, but it's going to just drift left. So I imagine Tiwi with the bye this week, how ladder would end up if this appeal is not overturned, with Southern Districts in first, Tiwi in second, Waratah in third, St Mary's in fourth, and Nightcliff in fifth. Is how the ladder, I assume, would pan out at the end of this round, with Tars just taking and pummeling Buffs earlier today. As that kick comes in, Harris gets it, he gets slung off the ball. And Staunton is wrapped up.
As a coach, you just want to get through the game now. There you go. Been a great contest. and going into finals. Districts get the week off, and the rest got to wait where they finish on the ladder. But credit to St Mary's. I thought Harrison was good. Jack Lanner, I thought Chris done really well at fullback on Brandon. Jack Sexton was good. Bitter McCain, Ross, and also Jen Anderson, also good for districts. It's going to be a great final series.
It definitely will be. Very interesting in the men's Premier League comp. I thought Parnell was also great for St Mary's all day. He was strong in their back line, as well as Jake McQueen, electric in the middle, electric up forward, kicked a couple of goals. Goal kickers for today, Dylan Lant with the 1, Kobe Hodges with the 1, Jacko Calder with the 2. He'll take out the leading goal kicker by about 20 goals for this season. Jack Lant with the 1, Dominic Grant with the 1, and for Southern Districts, Jake McQueen with the 1, Bo Schwartz 1, Wyatt Ryan 1. He also played very well all game too. Bidmaid ended up on 2, Jack Sexton with the 1, and Stevie Motlop with the 3.
And last of all, congratulations to Noonan on umpiring his last Premier League game.
Ever.
Retirement,
Maybe ever.
Maybe ever.
He says retirement, but nobody can ever keep a man that's umpired over 400 games. Almost probably, I would say, the most consistent umpire in the NTFL Umpires Association as well. So these are very well respected from the fellas, and I'm sure they'll make a guard of honour for him as they come off the ground. But we thank you for joining us. We can't wait to see the finals. That was the final round of the home and away season for the Men's Premier League. Thanks for joining us at AFL&T's coverage of the 2024-2025 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League clash. Southern Districts 10 goals 12-72, taking the Chockies over St Mary's 6 goals 6-42. And Bucksy looking for a big final series.
Yes, anyone can win it, so it's going to be good.
Absolutely, and we can't wait to join you next week.